Hello everybody, welcome back to part 57 of Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age. Last time we got the Orichalcum. Surprisingly enough, there was no boss. So I'm going to Gallopolis now, because next up is the hammer. After the hammer I can go to the forge, but there's no use in going to the forge without the hammer. Yeah, that's it. This part is gonna be Gallopolis. Also, I should go to the guy with the Mallow Vera. Now that I still remember him. And I need to talk to the Bowmaster. Also, it's pretty dark. Let me just... Nope, not working. Okay, I'll keep it like that. Okay.
So the rumors were true. Erdwin's lantern descends towards Gallopolis.
Okay, so that thing is Erdwin's lantern.
And they say it began when Yggdrasil fell and darkness covered the land. But why? What is happening to our world?
Isn't that the thing that destroyed Dundrasil?
Erdwin's lantern, eh?
You know, the one that walked in the streets, nobody seemed to care, and then when it looked up and probably sensed me, it just turned black with red and called all the monsters. And again, nobody cares.
Back in Dundrasil, we had a legend that after Erdwin defeated the Dark One, he ascended to the skies as a star, so he could watch over Erdrea for all eternity. That was one of Eleanor's favorite stories. And I always thought it was just that, a story.
He doesn't seem to notice.
But now I'm not so sure. I mean, if the Lord of Shadow's rise caused Erdwin's lantern to descend...
It walked over his face and he didn't care.
Are you even listening, laddie? Huh, charming. Well, I can share my musings with you again if you'd like.
Nah, no problem.
Heard everything you needed to hear, did you? All right then. Well, I suppose this is no time to be standing around pontificating. The lantern's on course to crash straight into this fair kingdom. We'd best go and see what the Sultan thinks of all this, eh?
So basically only the Luminary can see them. Okay, first off, let's see the armor and stuff. If it's changed. Rapier, fizzle foil. Fencing sword with a distinctive and distracting scarlet blade. Lord sword. Golden greatsword that increases chance of really inflicting critical hits. Huh! This might actually be useful. Badge of honor awarded to warriors who have exhibited exceptional skill and courage. Huh. Paladin's Lance, that's the thing she has. Okay, so I'm gonna get myself a Lord's Sword. Do I want one or do I want two? Gonna get two. Can I get two? No, not Jade. Me. And he gets one too. Okay. Nice. Though it does not show anywhere. Now that I think about it. The Puff Puff Girl. Dark Shield. Checking to see if any of these are pink. Nope. Okay. Bandit Mail. The bandit mail does give better armor, but this gives magical might and magical mending. This could be useful for Sylvando. And this could be useful for Eric. Oh, and she can wear it too? Huh. Odd. Okay, so Eric gets this one. Oh. It's lower for Sylvando. That's not good. Yeah, I'll just keep it at that. Do I have gold in my bank? Yeah, 19,000, okay, withdraw everything. It's not like I need to save it. Oh, did I not open you yet? Yes, I did. Okay. Dog. Okay, so this is the Bowmaster. Hidden targets all over Erdrea. Yeah, sure. In each of several of the regions in Erdrea, 5 crossbow targets have been hidden. Your task is to seek them out and shoot them down. In each of these areas, one of my apprentices, Bodkin Bowyers, all of them, will be waiting, usually at a nearby campsite. Once you have put an arrow into each of the targets, speak with them and claim your prize. So remember, if you see a target, put a bolt in it. If you are not sure where to start, there are 5 targets located in Gallopolis. Shoot them all down and talk to my apprentice. Okay. I've probably done quite a few of them. Aww. Okay, so it wants me to rest up. I am not gonna rest. I'm gonna go outside and level up a bit. Just because I'm curious like that. By the way, it's not night, it's like 6 o'clock in the evening. It's just really dark out. So there's clearly something shiny over there. My party members are the correct ones. Jesus! Those are big. Gold, iron. Or gold, iron, copper, by the way. Yeah, begin. I forgot to check for crossbow targets. Huh, I really thought there would have been one over here. So I'm gonna talk to the little one. I know he's over there. And I'll see how many there are remaining. For all I know, I've done each of them. So, there he is. 5 more targets, so I hit 0 in this place. Think I can run those over. Yeah. Said the Gallopolis region. Maybe that includes the sands. Oh. Off limits because of Erdwin's lantern. Okay. You think I'd noticed at least one of them. Oh, there's one of them. 4 to go. I'm not gonna do all of them in this video, I'm just curious. About where the others might be. So I'm gonna check the sides first. Takes me to auto step. Odd. Whatever. For all I know, it's inside the city, so... Okay, let's rest up at the inn. And I can continue on. I'm thinking about where they could have been. The rewards for spending a night at an inn 10 times. Oof. I'm at about 3/4 into the game, I'd say. Maybe 4/5. And like maybe even more. And only now have I stayed at 10 inns. Well, no, at an inn 10 times, so including the same inn twice. Counting as twice, so that's 2. That's a little disturbing. Then again, it doesn't count campsites, most likely, so... The prince! He lives! I really thought he would have died by now.
My boy, please! Your reckless heroics will get you killed!
Fear not, father! I will take all necessary precautions! By the time I return, the mystery of the star will be solved and Gallopolis will be saved.
Well, he didn't even say hello.
Ah, it is you. Thank you once again for all you did for my son. What in the name of the... Surely this cannot be!
It's been a while, Your Majesty? Years, in fact. I haven't seen you since the Colloquy of Kings, and the disaster that followed.
Lord Robert, please, you must listen. What we were told about the Luminary was false. He is not the spawn of the darkness after all.
Yeah, tell my grandpa that I'm not the villain, while he travels with me. I think he'd know by now.
Alas, we were all deceived by King Carnelian. We allowed the world to be destroyed. We brought this disaster upon ourselves.
Oh, come on, Your Majesty. We can hardly be blamed. This is Mordegon's doing. He's the one who possessed King Carnelian and caused all this chaos. This is down to him and no one else.
Lord Robert.
Now, listen. We need to talk about that star. If Erdwin's lantern falls much further, Gallopolis is done for. What do you know about it?
Sadly, very little. I have tasked my finest scholars with investigating its origins, but they have discovered nothing. There is one thing that may be of interest. My son Faris claims to have been able to make out runes on the surface of the barrier that surrounds the star.
Runes, eh? This is the first I've heard of a barrier surrounding the lantern, let alone anything being written on it. Was your lad sure of this?
So I already called it was most likely something like a barrier. But I didn't know something would be written on it.
He certainly
Didn't you know
appeared to
they could?
be. In fact, he has taken one of our most learned scholars to the Celestial Sands in order to investigate the runes more closely. It is there that we believe the star will make its landing.
I see. Reckon we'd better go and take a good look at these runes ourselves, eh? Shall we head out after the prince?
Yeah, sure.
It would put my mind at ease if you would, Lord Robert. I cannot help but worry about him being abroad in such dangerous circumstances. You have my thanks. I will instruct the guards to permit you passage through the checkpoint. Journey safely.
Okay, so we're off to the Celestial Sands, where I wanted to go in the first place. Different reason, but still. Can I go to the campsite? Nope. Can't fast travel to the campsite. Dang, I should have rested up at the campsite. Yeah, I'm saying campsite quite a lot now. Should really stop it. So the prince has evolved into someone with with balls, let's put it like that. That or he is just suicidal, that's also a possibility. No, I'm sorry that I spaced out for a second there. I don't know why, but I suddenly started thinking about, well, the death of Veronica. Still thinking of other possibilities. Seriously, I'm of the mind if there was no body, they're most likely not dead. Then again, it did explode in her face, so I wouldn't be surprised if nothing was left. Well, we caught up to the prince.
No, you agreed to do this. Come, we must move closer. We cannot hope to read the runes from here.
But, Your Highness, I am sorry. It is too dangerous. I'm afraid I must refuse.
Do you have a means of deciphering the symbols without entering the Celestial Sands?
Telescope.
Well, no, but...
Well, apparently that doesn't exist in this world.
Oh, Principoo! Hello, darling. Long time no see.
Sylvando! What an unexpected pleasure.
The Sultan said you were out here in the scary sands trying to read runes of a falling star. Huh. Guess you grew up to be quite the brave boy,
I am simply doing my duty to my people. But what about you? What brings you to the sands?
My duty to protect all the people in the world.
The same thing as you, Your Highness. We have come to investigate Erdwin's lantern.
Sir Hendrik?
Alright.
The Sir Hendrik? Ah, the hero of Heliodor, here in my kingdom!
Right, he's a Hendrik fanboy. He wanted to be part of his squad. That's why he wanted to be a knight.
You know who I am, Your Highness?
But of course! You are my hero! You are every aspiring knight's hero! To serve under your command is my life's ambition!
Oh, also, I forgot to say this in part 56. I discovered that part 53 has been corrupted of my camera. So that's a no commentary. You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much.
I am honored, Your Highness. The courage you have shown in venturing out here suggests that you would make a fine knight, wherever or whomever you serve.
truly, you have no idea how much your words mean to me. Oh, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Sorry to butt in, Your Highness, but might I ask how your investigations are going? You were looking a wee bit frustrated back there when we arrived.
Indeed I was, old man. That fool of a scholar is too frightened to accompany me any further into the sands. I am not one for learning. The symbols will mean nothing to me, which leaves me in quite a predicament.
Well, I think I might be able to help out there, if you'll allow me.
You are some manner of wizened ancient? Excellent! I would be very much obliged.
He has no clue who Rab is.
The ruins can be best seen from the ruins in the center of the sands. Meet me there.
Oh, he ran off. Hi-ho, Silver! Away! He said while standing still looking for targets. Okay, note to self, stay away from the cacti. Well, those two cacti. Okay, so first off I'm gonna check a few things. I'm not seeing any targets. There should be targets. Nope. Dune baby. I saw the crab too late. The crab is green in green grass. Just attack. Damn, that critical hit. Robo Robin. Should really swap out my character though. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna swap myself out and get Serena in there.
I'll do my very best.
With a short hair. That's one down. And that's two down. Okay. Has that always been there? How did I not notice this before? Lamplight. Gonna rest up here for a second. First off, I could use the MP. Second off, I want to be able to fast travel. Okay. Is there anything? Oh yeah, I know why I didn't notice any of those here. I only got the boat after I did everything in Gallopolis. So it's only obvious, well, only logical that I didn't break any, hit any, whatever. Okay, moving on. You okay, buddy?
Taking a nap, Principal? And there was me thinking you'd come to investigate the lantern.
Well, technically he's not wrong. It's the best way to examine the lantern. Give me a second.
Oh, truly, it is even more magnificent when one lies directly beneath it. How many can say that they have seen such glories up close?
Sorry for the interruption. Let's continue. So he said, truly it is even more magnificent than one lies directly beneath it. How many can say that they've... I don't think many can say that. I think many that could say it have died. Is it just me or is it closer to the ground than last we saw it in the sky? And that thing again.
You're a special one, darling. Don't go changing,
They really don't care. Or they really can't see it.
What are these ruins, anyway? And how come they're out here all on their own in the middle of the desert?
Huh? Oh, they have been here forever. Since the age of our grandfathers' grandfathers. Or some such nonsense.
This is the age of heroes. Huh. Yeah, okay, they don't see him, they don't feel him. He just is.
They were built for something very important. I just know it. Ooh! Maybe some kind of stage! What a place to perform, can you imagine?
I think acoustics would be worse, though. I think the acoustics would be horrible. So why are we focusing on this one so much?
You weren't wrong about the runes, Your Highness. I can definitely see some on the side of the lantern. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
Also, you do have one. Yeah. Oh, it's a tiny one. Okay. Where did the music go? The music is gone. Just give me a wee bit longer, laddie. I need to take a closer look at these runes. For some reason I feel like it was prepping me for a boss fight. Well, allowing me to prep for a boss fight.
You can see me?
No. I really want to say no, but that would be a stupid answer to a stupid question.
This means you must be that.
He kinda talks like the Watchers,
Are you
but
okay,
kinda
honey?
doesn't.
You were talking to yourself, and we all know what that means.
Really, he talked like the Watchers, but not exactly like them. The Watchers, they speak and then pause. And this one just... weird. Also, the subtitles were next to each other instead of separated, I think. And it's gone. No, there it is. What the hell are you doing?
Things past, return to me!
Ah, that high-pitched voice. There's something in there. I don't like this.
What's happening?
The lantern!
I don't like this. There's something in there. And it's not a purple barrier, it's a yellow one, so I'm guessing it's a good barrier.
It's falling! It's falling! It's falling! We're gonna be squished!
And the tiny black thing wants to get it. What the hell was that?
Lord Robert, it is not safe here. We must fall back.
It looked like evil Superman.
Oh, give me a minute, will you? I think I can make out what the runes are saying.
With a big sword.
Las Moss.
Please, Lord Robert, it is too
I
dangerous.
have no clue what that means. Oh, I know those eyes. I saw the eyes, I know what they are.
What is this? What is happening?
That was Mordigan. Yeah, my character knows too. Suddenly I have chills. So much for Urban's lantern. that a good thing or a
Now
bad thing?
none shall challenge me. This world is mine, and mine alone.
Seriously, question is it a good thing
Was
or a
that-
bad thing?
The Sword of Shadows.
The lantern. It has disappeared.
Okay. Give me a second to process. So, good thing, it's not crushing us, it's not crushing Gallopolis, and whatever the tiny thing was doing with it is most likely thwarted, for lack of a better word. Bad thing, it might have been something I could have used against Mordigan. That's the only good thing I can think of. Maybe
The
it
star was named for Erdwin, but can such an ominous phenomenon truly be the work of heroes? Was the foul creature wielding the sword not...
Yeah, I was about to say this. If it was Erdwin, then this kinda works against me. But again, just as he's saying, an ominous phenomenon. Yeah, don't think it would be Erdwin.
That was no foul creature, Sir Hendrik. That was the savior of Gallopolis. He spared us all from the falling star.
Easy there, you. You're talking to your hero.
The kingdom is saved. My people will surely thank me when I bring them the good tidings.
Yeah, I always wondered about that. Why do the messengers get a thank you while it was someone else that did it? Never got that.
I must return to the city and spread the news. Come and find me at the palace if you need me. Yes!
Kalasmus. What could that mean?
My brain is thinking of a word that resembles it. Like calamity. But I can't place it. Either way, I don't trust it.
Why don't we go ask the Sultan? It's his kingdom, maybe he knows something.
Let's just remember the name Kalasmus.
Aye.
Could be a spell we need to cast. Or a choice we need to make. See, despite me not trusting that thing, I feel sorry for it. This is a weird sensation. A weird feeling. It does not care. That looks like one of the Watcher's houses. What is this information doing here? I see someone with a sword and someone with muscles. A big face. With spikes on the shoulders. There's something that looks like a mustache, those lines. Another house of the Watchers. The same image but mirrored. Someone with a spear or a scepter? Standing over mountains. Oh, there's more up here. Does the same thing again with those guys. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's lazy to reuse the same image 15 times. But I thought these might actually tell me a story instead of just the same image 5 times over already. And I'm not even done yet, so... That's again the house of the Watchers. Okay. So back to Gallopolis. I could zoom. But I'm gonna check the other side first for a second. I'm guessing I'm gonna get the hammer anyway, or I need to track it down. So either way I won't have time. Which is why I will be searching for the things to hit with the crossbow. Not seeing a single one. Really, I thought there would be at least one in this place. Should have kept running. Yeah, I can take you down easily.
Look out below!
My hand on the desk. Or like dents the desk. If she knows all of Veronica's abilities, does she also know all the spells? That's something I'm wondering now. Yes, she does! And a few more, I think. Don't remember her knowing Kaswoosh. Or Kassiz. Let's go Kassiz. Okay then!
Another one bites the dust.
Seriously, I find it very odd that there are no targets here. Did they just jump? Jump for me. Do it. Come on. For some reason I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Gallopolis. See, I guess zoom, my horse stays. So same thing for the mounts. Yeah, no, I find it kind of odd that there are no boss fights for these things. First I got the ore without problem, now I don't seem to have any difficulty finding the hammer. Not complaining though, not complaining, just noticing. Higher magical might means higher chance of hitting debuffs. Seems logical. And he's already talking to his dad. I was just telling my father of all that came to pass out there upon the sands. You should tell him what you saw too. He will be eager to hear your version of events, I'm sure.
It is a relief to see you safe, my friends. When the star shattered, I could not help but fear the worst. Faris has explained all that came to pass out upon the sands. It seems a savior appeared and destroyed the lantern before it could lay waste to my kingdom.
I'm sorry, I find it very weird how he's sitting with his legs. They're just so damn short. At least they look so damn short.
Though, I wouldn't go calling him your savior just yet. Anyway, Never mind that now. There's something I want to ask you, Your Majesty. The runes on the barrier around the star, they spelled out a word. Kalasmus. Does that mean anything to you?
Kalasmos. Sadly, it does not.
Well, if it was written on the side of a star, you can bet it means something. Something important. Yeah, but we can't go letting it distract us too much. Mordigan's not going to defeat himself. We've work to be getting on with.
Lord Robert, your quest to defeat the Lord of Shadows is a noble one. The people of Gallopolis will be praying for your success.
Yes, and if there is ever anything you require, you need only ask. After all, I still owe you a favor.
About that favor! We need the hammer.
Oh, I clean forgot. We need to ask the Sultan about that hammer that used to belong to Erdwin.
So I still have time.
Is there something I can help you with, Lord Robert?
As a matter of fact, there is. I need to pick your brains about a giant hammer that's supposed to be kept here in Gallopolis. We're going to need it to defeat Mordigan, and apparently, you lot have had it since the Age of Heroes.
A giant hammer, you say? Ah, yes. You mean the forging hammer? It has been in the royal family for generations. Varys, fetch the forging hammer from the treasure room.
Thank you. It's still, if it's still there. Let's first make sure it's there. Because it wouldn't be the first time. First the rainbow, then the rainbow again. Oh, there it is. Okay. Odd. That went easily enough.
Aye, this is it. This is Erdwin's hammer. The one we saw in the vision.
Father, do you truly intend to give the hammer away? We had intended to sell it in order to fund this year's national...
Silence! Insolent boy.
Yeah. You were the one who owed me a favor. And if originally you were gonna give me the rainbow, which was worth... Actually, no. Is it worth more than this? This can make the Sword of Light. The rainbow just leads you to the orbs. And only if you're the luminary. Huh. Actually, yeah, no, the hammer is worth more. Whoops.
The forging hammer is one of Gallopolis' greatest treasures. It has been handed down through the generations since time immemorial. But if we must relinquish it, then so be it. You are the only ones who can defeat the Lord of Shadows. If you need it, it is yours.
Nice.
My nurse once told me that the power of the spirit of the land resides within the forging hammer. It is said that it can beat even the hardest of metals into shape. At least, I think that is how the story goes. Well, I hope it helps you on your quest. Best of luck, dear friends. I shall be expecting good news.
Okay, so unfortunately that will be all for this part. I'm just gonna hope there's no cutscene while I run to the church. Yeah. If you all liked it, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. As always, it has been a pleasure. Till the next one. Bye.